Coffee and Cream is about a 12-year-old boy who's not a very big fan of his mom's new boyfriend, so he decides to try and get a hit put out on him, but as he goes through the process of trying to get a hit out on his mom's boyfriend, who is a cop by the way, he kind of gets involved in something that really he shouldn't have and kind of put his family into a scenario where they really didn't belong. So personally, didn't even know this movie was a thing. I just seen Ed Helms kind of putting it up on his Instagram a lot saying, thank you, my movie's like number one on Netflix now, so I said, okay, it's an hour and a half, I'll give it a shot. Looking back at it now, oh look, didn't even notice Ed Helms, The Office t-shirt, didn't even notice that. But looking back at it now, I wish I didn't watch this movie because it's kind of crap. It's not funny whatsoever. I think I laughed once with the kid at the very start. I'm blanking on his name right now. I can't remember his name, but at the very start, I thought he was funny. He did something funny. But then I was like, okay, that was funny. But then he just kind of kept doing the same thing. His mannerisms were the exact same. And towards the end, I was just kind of getting fed up with his character. And I just found him really irritating. And every time he started to talk, I kind of wanted him to stop talking because he just irritated me so much. As well, you do have Ed Helms, which is the other main character in this movie. I'm not really a massive Ed Helms guy. In nothing, even in The Office, I've never really been a big fan of Andy Bernard. Look at him in the Hangover movies. He's my least favorite character in those movies. So going into this, wasn't really that excited to see him in the movie because I'm not really a fan of him. And in the movie, I wasn't really a fan of him. I thought his character was ridiculously stupid. Didn't really think of anything. He thought he was funny in loads of points, but he just wasn't really funny. And he's got a stupid looking mustache, which I don't understand what the idea of putting this mustache on his face for, because it really looked really stupid and did not suit him whatsoever. The kid's name is Terrence Gardenhigh, and the reason I don't think I liked him was at the start he was funny, but then he just started thinking he was a gangster and thought he was a badass, and he'd go up talking to people acting all gangster, and it just didn't really work for me. As well, all the people who actually were gangsters in this movie were kind of stupid, and that goes for all the villains in this movie. They're all really stupid, especially our main villain. As it played out and towards the end of the movie, all I was thinking about this villain was, she is a pathetic villain, and it's just, I was not interested in the story whatsoever, because your villain is as good, your movie is as good as the villain, and the fact that the villain was absolutely ridiculous, I kind of thought the movie was ridiculous, because not having a good villain really made this movie fall flat for me personally. Like, they were pathetic, they were trying to be funny, but it didn't really work. Even when they weren't trying to be funny, it was funny about how pathetic this villain actually was, so the villain wasn't very villainous. And the mother in this movie is Tiffany Haddish. She's not someone I'm very familiar with. I've only ever actually seen her in What Men Want, but so far what I've seen her in, she seems to be the type of comedy where they think it's funny to just shout their roles, because I think every time she felt like a joke was necessary to be there, she would just shout her role and expect everyone to laugh, and that's what I kind of felt for every one of the jokes. You could feel every single joke in this movie, because it kind of felt like they were like kind of stopping for a second to let you enjoy the moment of laughing, because it just, you could feel every single joke, even if it wasn't intended as a joke. You could feel just the low buzz, and you could feel the quality of the movie dripping down every single time they tried to insert a joke into this movie. So if you're in the mood for a movie that gives you a lot of racial jokes, a lot of sexual assault jokes, and a lot of child molestation jokes, this is the perfect movie for you, because that's the kind of jokes they go for in this movie. So if you're in the mood to kind of sit down and watch a movie like this, I don't understand why anyone would be in the mood to watch a movie like this. But if you are, this is the perfect kind of movie for you, because in my opinion, this is a terrible movie, not funny whatsoever. It is free on Netflix. We're quarantined. Maybe that's a reason you might want to watch this. But if you've got better things to do, which I imagine you will, than want to watch this movie, there's millions of movies to watch that are better than this movie. So if you want something better, just watch a better movie. If you want to go to action movie, watch Die Hard. If you want to go comedy, I'll watch Bad Neighbors Your Day. They're two better movies I would recommend you watch rather than this movie, because personally I think it's kind of crap. So with all that said, the movie is crap. Do not watch it. Even if you have Netflix for free, don't waste your time. But if you like this movie review, make sure to click the subscribe button so you can come back next time I do another movie review. I think the next one is either going to be Candyman 2 or High School Musical 3. So if you want to see my movie review of either of those movies, click that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.